me, 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 me. I don't like it. Me.
Hello, and welcome to James, the Lesser Express Line, where we get you in and out as fast as possible with... It's not guilt tripping. I need tips, asshole, so give them to me. Well, another way to go about it, but watch the video.
When you don't hit tips, you get nasty towards your viewers and you try to guilt trip them. All right. Here's the difference between guilt tripping and just trying to let people know that something is actually a serious need.
He needs those tips. It's not a want, it's a need, guys.
All right? Guilt tripping would be, oh, well, don't you guys understand that if you don't tip, all this is going to come apart. I'm not going to make content anymore. I'm going to lose my home.
You said that, asshole! In fact, I'm going to try to find a clip and put it right here to prove that you've straight up said that. In fact, here it is. We're going to go over it right meow.
Spread the word. Now, if you are a big fan, fan of my stuff, and you obviously are supportive,
we're going to go a little bit into detail here,
and you're pissed off about what just happened, like I am, there's a few things you can do. What I'm actually going to do here is just basically turn them into text. All right? The first thing you could do is pledge to my Patreon, although there's not much time left to do that. If you're going to pledge to my Patreon for March, you have to do it by the end of this month, which means you literally have 2 days left. You have tomorrow and Saturday, and that's it. If you don't do it by then it's going to count for the next month, which isn't going to help me that much, and it won't help you because you won't get your perks for the month. Check it out at patreon.com/darksidephil. That's number one. Number two, during this time when I'm not live streaming, I know it sucks.
But you can still leave a tip.
You can still leave me a tip. All right?
Oh! Ha! I swear, hand up. I did not watch this beforehand, like this part. I started off at like 42 minutes and went back to 40 minutes just so we get more detail. I did not watch this part. I just knew he was going to say, tip me.
Tipping is really the best way that you can help me out right now. Reason being is because, ladies and gentlemen, I get tips right away. It's stuff that it will help me immediately to pay these taxes, and I'm not going to get any tips.
Mind you, this is from March 29th, 2018.
Now, because I'm not live streaming today, tomorrow, Saturday, half a Sunday, and the schedule's screwed up for Monday, so who knows what's going to happen this week. All right? The link you
And man, look at that chair shake.
see on your screen, if you enter that into any browser, will bring you to my tips page where you can leave a tip for me, or if you leave a tip with a message, when I return to live streaming, I will give you a shout out for it. I'll have a big pre-stream celebration on Sunday when I come back and say, here's all the people who were supportive when I wasn't able to stream.
No,
I'll
you
still
won't.
give you a shout out for your contribution.
You've gotten behind the scene tips and you never shout them out.
Via tips, all right? Now, obviously, the other thing is Teespring. Everyone knows about Teespring. I'm just going to talk.
That's all this is. That Teespring still existed.
Toss that up there. If you want to buy a nice shirt or whatever, I get commission from that. But I think right now, directly, the best ways to help would be the ones at the bottom of your screen, either Patreon or tipping me right now to get through this tough time, because this really sucks. You know, this is the worst. If this had happened during normal time, is it a setback? Yes. But is it a world crippling, oh my God, I'm worried setback? No, it's a few days that I'm suspended from Twitch. My problem now is I'm in a situation where I would needed to raise as many funds as I possibly could in a short period of time because my taxes are due in the middle of April, and now for 3 days I can't raise any money on stream because of this thing that happened. Okay?
He was banned from Twitch for 3 days, but it ended up only being like 2 days.
So, guys, if you want to help, you absolutely can if you use those links. All right, either Patreon or going to that page on Muxy and tipping me.
God, that chair shake.
In advance, thank you to anyone who goes out of their way to do that. I do appreciate that. Your support in times like this are the reason I'm still here. How many times have I come to you with a special video, alert, this happened, YouTube, false copyright strikes?
A lot.
Views are way down on YouTube because they changed the algorithm on YouTube. That YouTube apocalypse has happened, and now I can't pay my bills, which was horrendous. I got DDoS attacked. I got swatted. So many horrendous things. This is just another one. Another person comes into my stream purposely to bait me into doing something that's out of character. I do it.
Insulting your fans, you do it all the time.
And I get punished for it. Okay. That is violation of Twitch's terms of service. But it happens at the worst possible time when I needed to be working every day over, And the bottom line is it doesn't matter, like my Twitch, my YouTube videos are what they are. I know for a fact my YouTube viewership has dwindled because I've been focusing way more on Twitch in particular. So I know that not as many people go and even watch me on YouTube anymore.
Take a sip.
So yeah, it's okay, because for 3 days I'll still be able to put my gameplay videos on YouTube like I always have. That's not going to be an issue affected here. The issue is going to be no live streaming revenue for 3 days is horrible at the very time when I need to really push and crunch to raise funds to pay these taxes. It sucks. All right? And, you know, I've already talked about it on stream a million times. I don't want to go into detail about it again. It's just terrible that the actions of a guy who was irresponsible, who didn't do his job for 3.5 years and basically stole thousands of dollars from me, telling me that he was doing stuff right and didn't do it, that now I could lose my house at the end of this year because of this guy.
He's going to lose the house, guys. He's going to lose the house, but it's not his fault.
Overnight, it's going away. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, there. You hear that?
I'm going to lose my home overnight. It's
King of semantics. He's going to claim, yes, I said I would lose my home, but I didn't say I'd lose it overnight. Snort. Fucking king of semantics.
It's going away. You know what I'm saying? That's guilt trip.
Yes, and what you're doing is guilt tripping, crying, guys, I need those tips. I really do. I need those tips to pay my bills. You haven't had entire begging marathons dedicated to save the house. But yes, he'll claim, yes, I said it, but I didn't say it would happen overnight, guys. Fucking hell. You are guilt tripping. Shut the hell up. And as always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have one hell of a day.